clarity is power. Without clarity, life becomes a maze of confusion and missteps. Imagine driving through a fog so dense you can't see what's ahead. You'd slow down, hesitate, or even stop, unsure of which direction to take. That's what life is like without a clear vision. Clarity removes the fog. It gives you the confidence to move forward and make decisions with purpose. When you're clear about what you want, your brain starts working like a high-performance machine. It filters out the noise, distractions, and unnecessary options. You begin to see opportunities that align with your goals, and you stop wasting time on things that don't matter. The first step to gaining clarity is to know yourself. Ask the tough questions. What do you truly want? What makes you happy? What are your non-negotiables in life? Too often, people live based on what society, family, or peers expect of them, not on their own desires. Clarity is about shutting out those external voices and tuning into your own. Writing your goals down is an essential part of this process. It's not just a task, it's an act of commitment. When you write something, you transform an abstract thought into a tangible target. Studies show that people who write down their goals are significantly more likely to achieve them. But don't just write them down once and forget them. Look at them every day. Reflect on them. Ask yourself why these goals matter to you. A goal without a strong why is like a car without fuel. It goes nowhere. Once you're clear on your goals, you need to break them down. Big dreams can be overwhelming if you don't break them into smaller, manageable steps. Suppose your goal is to start your own business. That's a big, ambitious dream, but where do you begin? Start by researching your industry. Build a business plan. Network with others in the field. Every small step builds momentum and brings you closer to the bigger picture. Clarity isn't just about knowing the end result, it's also about knowing the steps to get there. Another crucial aspect of clarity is knowing your values. Your values are your internal compass. They guide your decisions and keep you aligned with your true self. For example, if family is one of your core values, you'll make decisions that prioritize time with loved ones, even if it means turning down a high-paying job that demands long hours. When your goals align with your values, you experience a sense of fulfillment and purpose. Without this alignment, you might achieve success but feel empty inside. Clarity also helps you say no in a world full of distractions. Knowing what you want allows you to protect your time and energy. If you're clear about your priorities, you can confidently decline opportunities or activities that don't align with them. Saying no isn't about being rude or dismissive, it's about respecting your own journey. Every no to something unimportant is a yes to your goals and values. Visualization is another powerful tool to enhance clarity. Close your eyes and imagine yourself achieving your goals. Picture every detail of the sights, sounds, and emotions. Visualization creates a mental roadmap. Your brain starts to recognize the goal as something attainable, and it begins working subconsciously to make it happen. Olympic athletes and high performers across all fields use visualization because it primes their mind for success. You can do the same. Ladies and gentlemen, surrounding yourself with the right people is also essential for maintaining clarity. The people you spend the most time with have a significant impact on your mindset and focus. Choose those who uplift you, challenge you, and share your vision for life. Avoid negative influences that create doubt or pull you off course. A supportive environment amplifies your clarity and strengthens your resolve. Finally, clarity is not a one-time achievement. It's a dynamic process. As you grow and evolve, your goals and values may shift. Regularly take time to reassess your vision. Are you still heading in the right direction? Are your actions aligned with your goals? Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and clarity ensures that you can adapt without losing sight of what matters most. In the end, clarity isn't just a tool for success, it's a way of life. It simplifies, focuses, and empowers you. It transforms confusion into confidence and hesitation into action. When you know what you want, why you want it, and how to get it, nothing can stop you. Clarity truly is power, and it's within your reach if you're willing to seek it. Consistency is the cornerstone of transformation. While ambition and enthusiasm often ignite the spark for change, it's consistency that sustains the flame. Consider the power of water. A single drop falling repeatedly in the same spot can carve through solid rock. That's the impact of small, persistent actions over time. Consistency doesn't rely on grand gestures or monumental efforts. It thrives on repetition and commitment, no matter how small the action may seem. When you commit to being consistent, you create habits. Habits, in turn, shape your daily routines and ultimately define your life. Neuroscience shows that the brain thrives on patterns. When you repeat an action consistently, your brain creates neural pathways that make the task easier and more automatic over time. Whether it's exercising, learning a new skill, or pursuing a career goal, consistency rewires your brain to support your efforts. It removes resistance and allows you to operate on autopilot, saving mental energy for more challenging decisions. One of the key benefits of consistency is the compound effect. Imagine investing just 1% of your energy into improvement every day. At first, the progress seems negligible, almost invisible. But over weeks, months, and years, those small daily improvements compound into massive growth. This principle applies to every area of life, from building wealth to mastering a craft or improving relationships. The results may not be immediate, but consistency ensures that progress is inevitable. Consistency also builds trust, both in yourself and with others. When you show up repeatedly, regardless of circumstances, you signal reliability and dependability. For example, if you're an entrepreneur, being consistent in delivering quality products or services earns you the loyalty of your customers. In personal relationships, consistent actions, whether it's keeping your word, showing care, or being present, cultivate deeper trust and connection. Conversely, inconsistency erodes trust, creating doubt and uncertainty. A common misconception about consistency is that it requires perfection. This is a myth. Consistency is about persistence, not perfection. Life will throw curveballs, and there will be days when you falter or fall short. What matters is getting back on track without letting a single setback derail your efforts. The key is to maintain momentum. Even small actions on tough days, like writing a single paragraph when you're too tired to work on your book, keep the habit alive. Over time, these small victories add up and prevent the all-or-nothing mindset that often leads to failure. Discipline plays a vital role in staying consistent. It's the ability to keep moving forward, even when motivation fades. Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes like waves. Discipline, however, is rooted in commitment and structure. By creating systems and routines, you make it easier to stay consistent. For instance, setting aside a specific time each day to work on your goals reduces the reliance on willpower and ensures that progress becomes a non-negotiable part of your schedule. Another important aspect of consistency is measuring your progress. Tracking your actions and outcomes keeps you accountable and provides tangible proof of your efforts. Whether it's keeping a journal, using an app, or setting milestones, tracking helps you recognize patterns, celebrate wins, and identify areas for improvement. It also reinforces your commitment by reminding you of how far you've come, which can be incredibly motivating during periods of doubt. Consistency doesn't mean you have to stick to the same approach forever. It's important to evaluate and adapt your methods as you grow and learn. What worked for you initially might need adjustment as you progress. Flexibility within consistency allows you to refine your strategies without losing sight of your goals. For instance, if your fitness routine becomes stagnant, you might introduce new exercises or adjust your schedule while maintaining your commitment to regular activity. A consistent mindset also requires setting clear boundaries. Protecting your time and energy from distractions ensures that you can focus on what matters most. It might mean saying no to invitations, reducing screen time, or delegating tasks that don't align with your priorities. Boundaries create the space needed for consistency to flourish, preventing burnout and maintaining balance. Finally, consistency builds self-confidence. Every small step forward reinforces your belief in your ability to achieve your goals. The more you prove to yourself that you can follow through, the stronger your self-esteem becomes. This confidence creates a positive feedback loop, making it easier to stay consistent in the future. Over time, the act of being consistent transforms from a struggle into a natural part of who you are. Consistency is not about dramatic transformations overnight. It's about the quiet, steady commitment to showing up every day, even when it's hard, even when progress feels slow. Through consistent effort, you create lasting change, build resilience, and achieve goals that once seemed impossible. Every action, no matter how small, is a step forward, and over time, those steps add up to extraordinary results. Focusing on your strengths is one of the most powerful strategies for achieving success and fulfillment. It begins with a fundamental shift in perspective. Instead of fixating on weaknesses or areas of perceived inadequacy, You align your efforts with the natural talents and abilities you already possess. This approach not only maximizes your potential, but also enhances your confidence and overall well-being. Every individual has unique strengths, often shaped by their experiences, passions, and innate abilities. These strengths may manifest as technical skills, interpersonal abilities, creative talents, or analytical thinking. Identifying and acknowledging these strengths is the first step. Self-reflection is crucial here. Think back to moments when tasks felt effortless, when you were in flow, and when others praised your contributions. These instances often reveal the core strengths that set you apart. Focusing on strengths does not mean ignoring weaknesses entirely. Instead, it's about recognizing that time and energy are limited resources. Trying to become proficient in every area often leads to mediocrity and burnout. By emphasizing your strengths, you can achieve excellence in specific domains. For example, if you are naturally good at communication, honing this ability can open doors to leadership, negotiation, or public speaking roles that amplify your impact. Leveraging your strengths also enhances your productivity and efficiency. When you work in alignment with your abilities, tasks are completed faster and with higher quality. This is because strengths typically align with your natural preferences and inclinations, making the work enjoyable rather than draining. For instance, someone who is highly organized and detail-oriented will excel in project management, while someone with creative problem-solving skills might thrive in innovation or entrepreneurship. Focusing on strengths has a ripple effect on your confidence. When you consistently perform well in areas of natural ability, it reinforces a positive self-image. Confidence is essential for taking risks, pursuing opportunities, and navigating challenges. For example, if you know you excel at building relationships, you are more likely to approach networking events or team collaborations with enthusiasm, leading to further success in those areas. Collaboration becomes more effective when you focus on your strengths. In team settings, understanding your strengths allows you to contribute meaningfully while relying on others to fill in gaps. This creates synergy, where the collective strengths of a group lead to better outcomes. For instance, in a project team, a member who excels in strategy can complement someone skilled in execution, resulting in a balanced and efficient approach. The concept of strengths extends beyond individual benefits. Organizations and communities thrive when members focus on their unique contributions. Businesses, for instance, experience higher employee engagement and satisfaction when roles are aligned with individual strengths. Employees who use their strengths daily report greater job satisfaction, commitment, and performance. This principle applies to families, friend groups, and volunteer organizations as well. Each person's strengths enhance the collective dynamic. Building on strengths also fosters resilience. Life inevitably presents challenges and setbacks, but knowing your strengths provides a foundation to navigate difficulties. When you face adversity, tapping into your core abilities offers a sense of control and empowerment. For example, if you are a skilled problem solver, you will approach obstacles with a mindset of finding solutions rather than dwelling on problems. This resilience not only helps you overcome immediate challenges, but also strengthens your ability to handle future ones. Developing a growth mindset is essential when focusing on strengths. While strengths are innate, they can be cultivated and expanded through deliberate practice and learning. For example, if you have a talent for writing, investing time in refining your craft through workshops, reading, or feedback will elevate your abilities to new heights. Growth amplifies strengths, allowing them to remain relevant and impactful as you evolve. Strengths also have the power to inspire others. When you operate at your best, you set an example for those around you. Your enthusiasm, competence, and achievements motivate others to discover and develop their strengths. This creates a cycle of empowerment where everyone benefits from focusing on what they do best. In leadership, this is particularly impactful. Leaders who recognize and nurture their own strengths, as well as the strengths of their teams, foster environments of growth, collaboration, and success. Balancing strengths with humility is important. While focusing on your abilities, it's essential to remain open to feedback and collaboration. Overconfidence in strengths can sometimes lead to blind spots or arrogance, which may hinder growth or alienate others. A balanced approach ensures that you continue to grow while staying grounded and approachable. Finally, strengths provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment. When your work and activities align with your strengths, they often feel more meaningful. This connection between ability and purpose creates intrinsic motivation, driving you to invest more time and energy in pursuits that truly matter to you. This alignment not only enhances personal satisfaction, but also contributes to making a positive impact in the world. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift you is a cornerstone of personal growth, happiness, and success. The individuals in your environment significantly influence your mindset, decisions, and outlook on life. By intentionally choosing relationships that inspire and encourage you, you can create a support system that fosters positivity and motivation. Positive relationships begin with shared values and mutual respect. When you align with people who hold similar principles, you build connections that are authentic and fulfilling. These relationships are not about constant agreement, but about understanding and supporting each other's perspectives. For instance, if you value growth, being around those who also prioritize self-improvement can motivate you to strive for more, whether in your career, personal life, or hobbies. People who uplift you act as mirrors, reflecting your potential and capabilities back to you. They see your strengths and remind you of them, especially during times when self-doubt clouds your vision. For example, a friend who believes in your abilities might encourage you to pursue a challenging opportunity or step out of your comfort zone. Their faith in you can reignite your own confidence, pushing you to achieve goals you might have hesitated to pursue. Constructive feedback is another hallmark of uplifting relationships. Genuine support doesn't mean constant praise. It involves honesty delivered with kindness. These individuals offer perspectives that help you grow, pointing out areas of improvement without diminishing your worth. For example, a mentor who uplifts you might point out a skill gap, but also suggest resources or strategies to address it. This type of feedback fosters growth while maintaining your self-esteem. The energy of the people around you directly impacts your mental and emotional state. Positive, uplifting individuals bring an energy of enthusiasm and optimism. This energy is contagious, elevating your own mood and motivation. Conversely, toxic relationships filled with negativity, criticism, or drama drain your energy, leaving you feeling depleted. For example, a colleague who celebrates your achievements will energize you, while one who constantly criticizes might erode your confidence and enthusiasm. Uplifting relationships often serve as a source of inspiration. Seeing others pursue their goals, overcome challenges, or exhibit resilience can motivate you to adopt similar qualities. These individuals act as role models, demonstrating what's possible through their actions. For instance, a friend who starts a successful business might inspire you to take the leap into entrepreneurship, showing you that with dedication and effort, your dreams are achievable. Emotional support is a vital aspect of uplifting relationships. Life's challenges are inevitable, but having people who listen, empathize, and provide comfort makes those challenges more bearable. These individuals create a safe space for you to express your feelings without fear of judgment. For example, during a difficult time, a supportive friend might offer a listening ear, reassuring you that you're not alone. This kind of encouragement helps you regain strength and perspective. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift you also cultivates accountability. When you share your goals and aspirations with supportive individuals, they often help you stay on track. Their encouragement combined with gentle reminders or check-ins keeps you motivated and focused. For example, if you aim to improve your health, a friend who uplifts you might join you in exercising or remind you of your progress, making the journey more enjoyable and achievable. The company you keep shapes your worldview. Uplifting people broaden your horizons by introducing you to new ideas, perspectives, and opportunities. Their encouragement might inspire you to try activities or explore paths you hadn't considered. For instance, a friend passionate about travel might share their experiences, encouraging you to step out of your comfort zone and explore new cultures, enriching your life in unexpected ways. Resilience is often strengthened through uplifting relationships. During times of failure or setbacks, the right people remind you of your inner strength and encourage you to keep going. Their unwavering support acts as a buffer against feelings of defeat, helping you bounce back more effectively. For example, a mentor who shares their own struggles and eventual triumphs can inspire you to view setbacks as temporary and necessary steps toward growth. Reciprocity is a key element of uplifting relationships. It's not just about receiving support, but also about offering it in return. Being surrounded by people who uplift you encourages you to do the same for them, creating a cycle of positivity and mutual encouragement. For example, when a friend motivates you to pursue your dreams, your success might in turn inspire them to chase their goals, creating a powerful feedback loop of mutual growth. Setting boundaries is essential when cultivating uplifting relationships. Not everyone you encounter will align with your values or bring positivity into your life. Recognizing toxic patterns and distancing yourself from negative influences is crucial for maintaining your well-being. For instance, if a relationship consistently brings stress, anxiety, or self-doubt, stepping away allows you to make space for connections that nourish and uplift you. In uplifting relationships, gratitude and appreciation play a significant role. Expressing thanks for the encouragement, support, and positivity these individuals bring strengthens your bond and fosters a sense of mutual respect and value. For instance, acknowledging a friend's kindness or a mentor's guidance deepens your connection and reinforces the positivity they bring to your life. This habit of gratitude not only nurtures relationships, but also enhances your own perspective, fostering a more optimistic and appreciative outlook. Resilience is an innate quality within us, yet it is often nurtured and strengthened by the presence of uplifting relationships. In life, challenges, setbacks, and adversities are inevitable, but the way we respond to these difficulties is what defines our growth and ability to move forward. When surrounded by people who uplift and support us, resilience becomes more accessible and deeply ingrained in our character. Supportive individuals act as emotional anchors during turbulent times. They provide the steady reassurance needed to weather storms of uncertainty and hardship. Their unwavering presence serves as a reminder that you are not alone in your struggles. For example, during a career setback such as losing a job, a friend who uplifts you might remind you of your past achievements and skills, helping you regain confidence and clarity. This external affirmation can act as a catalyst, enabling you to pick yourself up and begin planning your next steps. Another significant way uplifting relationships contribute to resilience is by offering a broader perspective. When consumed by challenges, it's easy to feel trapped or overwhelmed by the immediate difficulty. Positive individuals help you step back and see the bigger picture. They can frame the situation in a way that highlights opportunities for growth or lessons to be learned. For instance, if a personal project fails, a supportive mentor might help you analyze what went wrong while also pointing out what went right, guiding you to improve in the future. Constructive problem solving is another hallmark of relationships that foster resilience. People who uplift you don't just commiserate, they help you find solutions. They actively brainstorm ideas, suggest alternatives, or guide you to resources that can assist in overcoming challenges. For example, a friend who uplifts you during financial struggles might help you create a budget, suggest opportunities for side income, or even connect you with professionals who can offer advice. This kind of proactive support transforms despair into actionable steps. Resilience also thrives on encouragement to persevere, even when the path ahead feels daunting. Uplifting individuals understand the value of consistent effort and remind you of this during moments of doubt. Their belief in your ability to succeed can reignite your determination. For example, an athletic coach or supportive peer who encourages you to keep training despite setbacks reinforces the mindset that progress is possible, even if it's incremental. Their encouragement fuels your inner resolve to keep going. Resilient individuals often draw strength from the success stories of those around them. Uplifting relationships provide real-life examples of people who have faced and overcome their own struggles. These stories serve as both inspiration and proof that resilience is attainable. For instance, a colleague sharing how they rebounded from professional failure can motivate you to see your own setbacks as temporary. Knowing that others have walked similar paths and emerged stronger helps normalize adversity and makes it feel less insurmountable. Validation of emotions plays a crucial role in building resilience. People who uplift you don't dismiss your feelings or tell you to simply get over it. Instead, they create a safe space where you can process and express your emotions freely. This validation helps you work through the pain or frustration rather than suppressing it, which ultimately strengthens your ability to move forward. For example, a supportive sibling who listens without judgment during a personal crisis allows you to release the burden of holding everything inside, clearing the way for healing and problem solving. Empathy from uplifting individuals helps to buffer the mental and emotional toll of adversity. Their ability to understand your struggles fosters a sense of connection and belonging, even in the most isolating situation. For instance, during a breakup, a friend who empathizes with your pain helps you feel seen and understood, which can significantly alleviate the loneliness that often accompanies such experiences. This emotional connection serves as a foundation for rebuilding your confidence and optimism. The encouragement of personal agency is another key contribution of uplifting relationships to resilience. Instead of fixing your problems for you, these individuals empower you to take control of your situation. They remind you of your strengths and guide you to find your own solutions. For example, a mentor might encourage you to leverage your network, build new skills, or explore creative solutions during career transition. This reinforcement of your ability to make decisions and affect change strengthens your confidence and autonomy. Uplifting relationships also reinforce the idea that failure is not final. They help shift your mindset to view setbacks as stepping stones rather than dead ends. Supportive people encourage you to reframe failures as opportunities for learning and growth. For example, if a business venture doesn't succeed, an uplifting friend might highlight how much you've learned about entrepreneurship, finances, or customer relations, reminding you that this knowledge will serve you in future endeavors. Resilience often requires adaptability, and those who uplift you inspire this quality by modeling it themselves or encouraging you to embrace change. Their support can help you find creative ways to navigate shifting circumstances, ensuring that you don't remain stuck in old patterns. For instance, during a pandemic, a friend who pivoted their career or adapted to remote work might inspire you to explore similar options, proving that flexibility can lead to unexpected success. Ultimately, uplifting relationships fortify your mental and emotional foundation, making it easier to bounce back from adversity and continue moving forward with purpose and confidence. Through their presence, encouragement, and belief in your potential, they transform obstacles into opportunities and hardships into moments of growth, enabling you to emerge stronger and more resilient than before. Resilience is not just about bouncing back after a fall, but about rising stronger and more capable than before. This process requires the ability to reflect on past experiences, adapt to new circumstances, and embrace the possibility of a better future. When we see resilience as an ongoing journey rather than a single act of recovery, we unlock the power to continually grow and thrive in the face of adversity. At the core of resilience is the capacity for self-reflection. When a person reflects on what led to a challenging situation and how they responded, they gain valuable insights into their own behavior, choices, and emotions. For example, someone who experiences a difficult breakup might take time to reflect on the dynamics of the relationship. They may recognize patterns, perhaps a tendency to prioritize their partner's needs over their own, or avoid addressing conflicts directly. Through this awareness, they gain clarity and understanding, which serves as a foundation for healthier relationships in the future. Resilience also involves the ability to see setbacks as temporary rather than permanent. This mindset allows individuals to focus on the possibility of improvement and change. For example, if someone loses their job, they can view it as a chance to reassess their career goals and pursue opportunities better aligned with their values and passions. By framing the situation as a stepping stone rather than an end point, they create space for growth and transformation. Adaptability plays a significant role in the process of building resilience. The world is constantly changing, and the ability to adjust to new circumstances is a hallmark of those who thrive. Consider an entrepreneur who faces failure in their first business investment. Instead of giving up, they analyze what went wrong. Perhaps the product didn't meet market demand or the pricing strategy wasn't competitive. Armed with this knowledge, they adapt their approach, pivot to a new business model, and launch a more successful venture. Adaptability ensures that challenges become opportunities for reinvention rather than reasons for stagnation. An important aspect of resilience is cultivating a sense of agency, the belief that you have the power to influence your circumstances. When faced with adversity, it's easy to feel powerless or at the mercy of external forces. However, resilient individuals actively seek solutions and take steps to improve their situation. For instance, during a financial crisis, someone with resilience might assess their expenses, create a budget, and explore additional income streams. This proactive approach not only addresses the immediate problem, but also builds confidence in their ability to handle future challenges. Another key to resilience is the willingness to let go of what no longer serves you. Holding on to past failures, regrets, or unhealthy relationships can weigh heavily and hinder progress. Letting go doesn't mean ignoring or forgetting. It means releasing the emotional grip these experiences have on you. For example, someone who feels stuck after a failed project might practice self-forgiveness, acknowledging the effort they put in while recognizing that the outcome doesn't define their worth. This process of release creates room for new opportunities and fresh starts. Resilient individuals also understand the value of setting realistic goals and taking incremental steps toward them. When faced with a daunting challenge, breaking it down into manageable parts can make it feel more achievable. For example, someone recovering from a health setback might focus on small daily improvements, such as incorporating a 10-minute walk into their routine or gradually increasing their water intake rather than expecting instant recovery. These small wins build momentum and foster a sense of progress, which strengthens resilience over time. A crucial element of resilience is maintaining hope and optimism, even in difficult circumstances. This doesn't mean ignoring the reality of the situation, but rather choosing to focus on the potential for positive outcomes. For instance, during a prolonged period of unemployment, a resilient person might use the time to develop new skills, connect with professional networks, or volunteer in their community. These actions not only improve their prospects, but also reinforce the belief that better days are ahead. Resilience is also closely tied to the ability to build and draw upon a support network. Even the strongest individuals benefit from the encouragement, guidance, and perspective of others. Sharing your struggles with trusted friends, mentors, or loved ones can provide emotional relief and practical advice. For example, someone navigating a challenging career transition might find inspiration and actionable tips from a former colleague who has successfully reinvented their career. Finally, resilience involves a deep commitment to self-care and personal well-being. Physical, emotional, and mental health are interconnected, and neglecting one area can weaken the others. Resilient individuals prioritize practices that replenish their energy and sustain their strength, such as regular exercise, healthy eating, mindfulness, and quality sleep. These habits create a solid foundation that enables them to face challenges with greater clarity and endurance. The journey of resilience is ongoing and dynamic. Each challenge faced and overcome adds to a person's reservoir of strength and wisdom, equipping them for future trials. Resilience is not a fixed trait, but a skill that can be nurtured and developed through deliberate practice, self-awareness, and a commitment to growth.